Hello again. I'm in D1. Here we are playing Banished. Um, yeah, just hit play, get the game going. Nothing's happened really since the last recording. I'm just still surviving. Food has skyrocketed, and it just keeps going up. And with spring coming around the corner again, the farmers are no longer labourers. They're going to be busy working again. Oh, our storage barns are filling up quite nicely with food. The marketplace is still relatively empty, but it's full of food that it needs. I probably need a couple more vendors. Just chuck another vendor in there to begin with. This storage barn is relatively empty. I mean, it's not like I don't have enough storage, it's just this one's nearly full because it's surrounded by beef, it's surrounded by sheep, it's surrounded by crop field, and then it's got an orchard down here. And then I don't believe... No, I'm actually okay on food. Haha, bye. I don't believe I've built a storehouse down here. So this place is all using that storehouse as well, that storage barn there. But that's why that one's filling up so fast. Hopefully with the extra vendor though, that'll start emptying quickly. Or I may have to build a new one. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to build a new one here. Which kind of isn't too bad an idea because now I can build that bridge there. Build the path. Run around it like that. Right to begin with. That path not build. There we go. So that's all done. This we can set this to coal. But I want to upgrade the houses to stone houses before this one's actually ever used. There we go. I'm just going to say do not work in that mine. So basically I'm still capped at like 15 miners. Logs is still kind of struggling. Get another forester. I don't know who actually does the building of these roads. I assume it was the builder. However, if it is, then they've been a little busy constructing other buildings at the moment. And not actually building. And now they've told them to build this new storage barn. Thing is, if this storage barn actually does fill up, I don't know if food starts going to waste, or if they just carry it a bit further to the next market, or what happens. So I kinda want this empty-ish. Because I don't want them walking all the way over here to keep using this one. Or going all the way to the marketplace when I build them something a bit closer. Which, talking about the marketplace actually, I can expand all the way up here, look. For the city limits and onto the other side of that mountain range. So, I mean, I could even stick a couple of houses. In fact, I wonder if I can stick a house. I can stick a house there. Can I stick one there? That stockpile's just a little too big and empty. Leave it. That's actually. No, I will just leave it. I'll remove that. Go back to houses. Go back here to stockpile, and I will banish that stockpile. Now I kind of really don't have enough stone to start upgrading these houses, and the house has to empty. So ideally I need these ones to be built before... Oh, it's stone and iron. Yeah, it's a bit before the time building stone houses. However, it conserves firewood, and when you start mining out the coal, it really conserves coal. So, because they'll happily use the coal for their fires in the house rather than the firewood. Bit of annoying little concept. I believe there's a mod to turn that off. However, I do like to play my games vanilla. Talking about vanilla, I don't know how I get into this actually. I've been playing a bit of Space Engineers recently, much to the detriment of my well-being really, and doing a bit of a concept. That bridge does not look finished. Only it is though. Of course, I do love this graphics engine. Some little quirks with it, but I mean, look. Oh, yes, I've also turned off weather effects. If you hear it raining, oh, music as well. Don't know why the music had stopped, but the music had stopped. You don't realise until it's gone. But yeah, I found the screen, especially zoomed out, it's just fuzzy. So I ended up just turning off weather effects, just so you can see this marvellous detail. Look at the smokestacks. It's a beautiful looking game. The guy that works on this poured his heart into it, and I thank him. Took his time, he built it correctly, and it shows. The entire game just sparkles, and that filled up immediately. I think it might be time for an expansion. Cobblestone houses. Order. Check the market. Up to that land. What do you bring? Chicken. Chicken. This is literally gonna have to be all my firewood. $800. Oh, there we go, got chicken. Cost me all my firewood, but it's done. And now I need to stick these chicken. I also need to stick these two, split these two pens up. Thinking of putting them here behind the fisherman. Good point. Actually, leave fisherman as it is. Get another herbalist. Food. Pasture. I can't remember how you wrote it. Building. No. No. Come on, there we go. I say it's got to be a fairly obvious button. And that should do for chickens. And then the schoolhouse can get a good education on chickens for the children. Think of everything. No idea if that's going to work, but we'll see. Unpause the game. Nope, look, it's on off. cancel that road in a second. That house as well. Don't know what I'm going to stick back there, but that didn't. There is a cancelled road somewhere. Oh, there is. Roads. The same menu, look. I don't know what I'm going to stick back there. I might try and see about 2 production buildings. I could go with another blacksmith. Nomads. It would be a bit of a citizen. Don't quite have the houses, but I do have everything else. Go on then. In you come. And yeah, you filled up that boarding house instantly. I need more houses. But we finally got some new builders. We'll pump up the fishermen. We'll go with 3 builders. And everywhere else is looking goodish. So we can finally start pumping to mining. Production buildings. I could stick a graveyard back there. I need another one. Sorry, chappy. Poor little chap that's going to have the house right behind it, but not my problem. Right, let's turn the camera around. I'm doing gap. Good old autosave. That crashes it just to the back of the house, so could stick a well there instead. And I actually lived quite close to a cemetery for a short while. I have to say, it sounds vile but peaceful. Not sure why it sounds vile, it just kind of does. It was just nice and peaceful. Nice. I want to say relaxing, but that just sounds even worse. Yeah, it wasn't too... I mean, there was no noise. Not like the dead got up and had a party or anything, but it was just always quite nice. Relatively relaxing. And the vista, I mean, it was surrounded in trees growing in the cemetery. The dog walkers were a bit annoying. But yeah, it was really nice. Little creepy. I mean, it's a cemetery. If it wasn't a little creepy, I would be a bit worried. See, this is why we have schools. Mumps. That's the nomads, that is. Put them... Come on, my villager ain't that big. There he is. She is. She's got the mumps look. To the doctor, I got a few herbs on me. So hopefully this should get treated immediately. And it's a long time down for. Yeah, the cemetery was a very nice... It was a nice little flat as well. Apart from the mould. The rampant mould kind of made it a bit livable, but that's why I moved out. Apart from that, yeah, it was 10 out of 10. Would live next to a cemetery. Plus, that just kind of shows you just how odd I am, really. Then 10 out of 10 would is kind of just not raised there. I don't like that house there. Go bye-bye. But I definitely need to get 3 pens back here now. That's a did. Oh. Got a road. That. That's the very edge of the marketplace route. There's one. Two. Down here. There's a little chicken one. But that. Oh, you carry on building that. And maybe anyone's got the numbers for how big they were supposed to be now. That'll be one. I'm just going to take a guess at 15 by 20 and 12 by 20, that'd do. But yeah, I could have scooted them along. Guess oh no, I want a stockpile, that's what the hell. What that coal. Best say you at the site. Only need a guy working there, so. Plenty of mutton, got plenty of venison coming in. Food is skyrocketing. Quite nice. I can pile a few more into there. Got a few people dying, which the cemetery's up and running. Literally not got enough. I've got enough foresters, so lack of logs and lack of fire was just something you're gonna have to cope with. Night coast, just turn that off now. Definitely need more housing. Although the boarding house is empty now. We're out of stored stuff. And all of that's got rid of. That's getting quite far away from the settlement now. Another trader, we'll deal with them in a second. But I've got all of this done, yeah, and I've got my quarry. So it's not that bad. Or I could just buy, you know, stone. Why can't I do maths today? There we go. I just can't do maths today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Get a couple of stone cutters. Chicken. And hopefully... Nope, I can't split that yet. But soon. I'll keep an eye on that. In fact, I will pin that. I'll place that there. Although I could do a herdsman's work that down there. But it's not going to be filled. All of these. So I don't forget about them. Although my screen's getting a bit full now. Go down to just builders. A couple more stone cutters. I do wish this was animated. Not like hugely. I mean, he's just been mining rocks up here. You know? I mean, even the field work is a little sloppy. Don't know if I'm going to hit an example. But you will often see like sheep and cattle just on the edge on the top of the fence. No examples today, but you know, you just have to kind of trust me. You may have seen it in some of the videos while I've been recording. You do like to just kind of look like they're not within their pen anymore. Yeah, they're not. I think because the chickens are smallest, you do with the chickens more often than not. I don't even know if the guy's working on the game anymore. With patches and whatnot, so you know, it's probably up to the modding community how to come in and fix some of these. What I like to think is graphical blunders or graphical errors. That's all it is at the end of the day. It's just a little graphical error. It's something that can be upgraded and made to look more fanciful. But you know, the game works. The ideas work. Right, so you're going to be cattle. My chickens I can split. My cattle I can split. And yeah, so that was chicken. One was cattle. This one was sheep. That one split. Two more. Headsman. Look at that, underwater cow. See, there must be a better way to do that. There must be a better pathing system than underwater cow. I mean, did them sheep use the bridge? I don't know. We'll follow them though. Oh, look, underwater chickens just jump in. Even if the pathing literally says go, you know, do what the humans do what the villagers do, it would be a better, slightly better system than what it is. Although, underwater chickens, that's some hell of scuba gear. And you wouldn't get these roaming deer. And I suppose you could always stick them on another object. Some of this stuff just doesn't make brilliant sense. Split them up. Do I have cabbage and... I do not. That's probably going to be all of my firewood. Oh, that actually might be all of my firewood, I should say. Pretty. That's one hell of a trade, but I'm doing okay on everything else, so kind of a worthwhile trade that was. Hopefully my firewood was never too huge to that detrimental effect there. What's the point? How is this storage barn doing? Good. But that one's full, look. So that's quite surprising. Up you by one. Oh, that can afford more labourers. A ton of iron just sat there, got a ton of stone just sat there. All kind of need shifting. Yeah, it looks like I've got to get ready for the next expansion though, doesn't it? Not much I can do now in this town. Probably make that entire thing. I think I will expand over here and go all the way up this edge of the river. I think that's going to be quite nice. Because there's nothing else I can do in here. No. And I can't even expand the city much more now. I've got a few more houses I can build and I've got to upgrade everything, but apart from that, this city's pretty much full. Talking about expanding. Get a couple more stone houses. There. Firewood. Firewood. Nowhere to get rid of them. Considering it's all the same message as well. I don't even know if them houses are in land. That'd be embarrassing. That one. Oh look, they're not. Yeah, that's the wooden marketplace. Ah, look at that. Gonna be a little thin gap, they're gonna have a little alleyway. Keep. Because there's nothing else I can fit down there. Oh, that schoolhouse fitting with a bit. We'll stick. Load more houses. And then I'll start looking at making it quits on us because we've hit the 30-minute mark. And if I'm honest, I'm kinda thirsty, so it makes sense to have a break for now. That should be more than enough houses. That should lead to a population booms. That's going to be scary. And we'll pause it there, call it quits, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.